Alright guys, so what's up? Welcome to today's vlog, and my day is officially started here at HealthyEats N Co restaurant. So how does this work?
When you tell it looks like a TV.
This is the smoothie engineer, and it's really good, bro. Thanks. So the guys here let me into their kitchen to see the process of, making their fried rice. And I can tell you guys, I have never seen a fried rice that is this colorful. This is actually a photo of mine from my first photography exhibition. This is also another photo. So these guys have been very supportive right from day one. So it's nice to hang out with them. So hello guys, part of my goal for this year on my YouTube channel is actually to connect to you guys more. So I bring you guys closer so you guys can actually know what is going on with me. So this was supposed to be my first video of the year 2019, but when the year ended, I was in Adamawa. You guys probably saw that vlog. I was busy with work, so I didn't really think about it, and before I knew it was 2019. And then, I came back to Abuja, and then I had to upload the Adamawa vlog. But now that I think about it, a lot of amazing things actually happened in 2018, and I think it's just important I share, with you guys. Okay, I think first thing I should mention about 2018 was my trip to China. It was an amazing experience you guys can never imagine. As in, I think that's the first time I've had to travel for such a long distance. It was about, say, 13 to 15 hours. It was amazing. The cityscape was beautiful. Shanghai was good. The culture was very colorful. I think it was about when they were having their Chinese, New Year festival, something like that. So the city was decorated for most part. There were a lot of colors, red to be particular. I think it was the year of the dog. I don't know how that thing works, but it's called the year of the dog anyway. It was a really great experience. The food was good. There was a lot of tea. I think I remember saying I had more tea than water while I was on that trip. A highlight point of the trip for me was that I got to eat frog meat for the first time. And trust me, when I say frog meat, it's not, don't go, because the frog meat was actually really good. That's like the most tasty thing I had, while I was in China. And the trip was sponsored by Technomobile. I wasn't the only one. I went with some other techies and other amazing guys like that. It was a really beautiful trip. It wasn't a long one, but it was really worth it, and we got to experience Transsion Holdings, which is the parent company of Technomobile, itel, and Infinix. So it was great. It was really great. And then about the entire trip, I wrote a story about it on my blog, and I also made a blog about it. The blog is kind of terrible, but I'll still put the link so you guys can go and watch. That was when I was just getting into the whole thing of blogging, so it was crazy. I did the entire thing on my phone. Actually, for 2018, I shot almost all my videos, all I actually think, on my mobile phone. I edited most of my phone as well. So 2018 was pretty much a year of learning for me, and I'm happy for my growth so far. Hi guys! Another high point of 2018 for me was attending Social Media Week as a speaker. I mean, it was my first time attending Social Media Week, and it's always been a dream for me to go to Social Media Week. You guys know Social Media Week is like a buzzing event where a lot of, creatives, brands, just amazing people doing stuff come together to share their experiences, network, and stuff like that. So it was really amazing for me coming as a speaker. It was a smartphone photography masterclass. It was put together by my friends at Waka Fire Photography, and the event was, of course, sponsored by Technomobile. So apart from just sharing that stage, it was really amazing, sharing my tips and experiences, shooting photos and just creating content with just my mobile phone with the guys who attended the masterclass. So Social Media Week was really good. And of course, Femi was the guy at Waka Snap. There was also Torera Idowu. She's also a YouTuber. I hope she get to watch this anyway. It was just a really great experience. I think that was the time I actually got to watch Wakanda Forever, Black Panther. That's what that is called, Black Panther. So, and I remember someone was really angry at me that I watched Black Panther in Lagos. She was actually waiting for me to come watch it in Abuja. I'm sorry to watch this. When I got the event to come, be a speaker at TEDx Canada, it was really amazing. You guys know the TEDx platform is really, really huge. So my mind was like blown. I'm like, wow, 2018 is really going on well for me, and I'm really grateful because it actually did, So when we got to the event and I saw the profile of the other amazing speakers, I was like shivering because they had a long list of achievements and mine was just this little small thing, travel and documentary photographer, blah blah blah. But it was really great. I had an amazing experience. I got my mom and my dad to come watch me at the event. So, you know, finally, you know, they got to know what their son was doing. You guys know how Nigerian parents are now. Most of these things like travel and photography that we do YouTube, they really don't have an idea. But them seeing me on stage, you know, speaking and people having to clap for me and cheer with me like that, I think it actually gave them a little bit of understanding that their son is doing something great. I mean, I tried to make them understand severally, but they never did. But I think they had a little bit of understanding at the events. That was good. So after TEDx events came Abuja International Photo Festival. This is not actually in line with how it all came, but those are the major things that happened to me that I could remember. Abuja Photo Festival came around and it was a really big event. You know, it's an event that holds for 1 week, just like Social Media Week and just like Lagos Photo Festival, which I'm still going to tell you guys, you know, at the end. So Abuja International Photo Festival came. It was good, but unfortunately for me, I could not stay for the entire week because I had to travel, you know, the next day. So I just attended the first day, and on that first day I also had a session where I talked about mobile photography. So it was really good, me being in Abuja, having to do most of my work in Abuja and having an event that's as big as Abuja Photo Festival, and the organizers having to recognize me was really good. So that really, you know, made sense to talk about. 2018 was probably the year I got to travel the most. I was working on a project. I can't tell you guys the project. The project as at this moment is not even done yet, but I am super pumped for it's really going well. I was working on some projects with other amazing guys. It was a documentary we were shooting, so that, you know, gave me the opportunity to travel to most states I haven't been to. And as you guys know, I love to explore Nigeria a lot, you know, so it actually deepened my knowledge of exploring Nigeria. I went to Sokoto, which is really hot, by the way. I went to Kebbi State, one of the most beautiful states I've ever been to. I went to Maiduguri. Maiduguri is actually a very great state. You guys cannot imagine. If you ever get a chance to visit Maiduguri, trust me, you guys should totally do. Although when you get to the airport, you kind of know that something is not right with the city, but it's a great state nonetheless. So it was really good. I got to travel a lot, and I had a lot of experiences traveling Nigeria. I got to connect with people, locals, and it was really just amazing. So apart from doing the documentary itself, the experiences were really rich for me, and I think it's worthy for me to mention that as part of the things that really made 2018 a great year for me. So a main point of 2018 that I must mention in this thing, intertribal marriage. I'm a big supporter of intertribal marriage. So my brother, I'm from Kogi State, my brother got married to his wife, who is from Akwa Ibom State. You guys cannot imagine the dramas that went on in the family before they were to be getting married. But it was good. Me, I was particularly okay with it. The reason because Akwa Ibom people are great. They are very beautiful and they love to cook. They know how to cook. They don't just love to cook. They have the best soup ever. You guys probably already know that. So it was good. The wedding was amazing. It was like a little festival. I've never experienced such a thing. One other story I think I should still share on this YouTube channel was what we experienced traveling from Kogi State, because I left Abuja to Kogi State to join my parents, where we traveled from Kogi State down to Port Harcourt. It was a mad experience. But anyway, that's for another day. So the wedding was good, as in I got to tie a wrapper on that day. The Georgian wedding was like a festival. There was cultural dancers and everything, and it continued to rain and stuff, which was really great. And I remember that I had the most terrible running stomach ever. Now that I think about it, I want to cry. And that's probably because of the way the person that tied my wrapper tied it was so tight. And that is also because I might have had too much afang soup earlier on in the day. I mean, I should have figured out afang soup. My stomach was big and I tied the wrapper. The next thing, I was running into the bush. And at the same time, I was trying to shoot a vlog. At the same time, I was trying to take pictures. So just imagine me running into the bush with my camera, with my phone and my game bell and the big wrapper. It was a crazy experience, but nonetheless, it was good. And the marriage went on successfully, and you know, they're living happily ever after. So I would just like to add that about intertribal marriages, I love it a lot. I feel like that is one sure way to promote unity in Nigeria. I'm actually onto one myself. So I just wanted to put that out there. Thank you. And then before 2018 ended, there was Lagos Photo Week. You guys know I love Lagos. Lagos is a mad city. The vibe is amazing, except with the traffic, which is just really, really terrible. But nonetheless, when I got the invite to come to the Lagos, photo festival, to also come be a speaker at the smartphone photography masterclass that was sponsored by Technomobile. I would not lie, Technomobile actually had a lot going for me last year, so kudos to the guys at Techno. And this event was actually, predicated on the fact that they were going to be releasing a new Camon 11 Pro, which is actually my primary device. So the class were good. The participants really got a lot out of it. I wasn't the only facilitator. There were like 2 other guys that were amazing as well. So there was this photo walk that we went to, and most of the images were exhibited at the launch of the Camon 11 Pro, and all the photos were actually taken on the Techno Camon 11 Pro. So that totally made sense for me. Lastly, about 2018, I mean, that wasn't all that happened for me, but like I said, just the ones I could remember, the main ones, so to say. So lastly for me in 2018 was that something actually never shared before is that I love the idea of building communities. I love the idea of collaboration. I love the idea of growing together. I love the idea of growing horizontally as opposed to growing vertically, So 2018 was that year where I did a lot of collaboration with other amazing guys, and I was able to, come up with a community. Of course, I wasn't the only one. I worked with other amazing guys to make this community come to life, and all my friends who are photographers who are really in support, were really in support of the idea. So the community is Waka Snap community, which is actually a community of beginner photographers and professional photographers. So last year, we did a couple of things. We had a couple of hangouts, we went on photo walks, and I'm super pumped and psyched for all that is to come for this community this year, 2019. So if you're a photographer and you're living in Abuja, or if you're ever in Abuja, make sure to come hang out with us. We have loads and loads of stuff coming up. And yeah, I pretty much think that's all that happened in 2018. So if you're out there and you're thinking of collaboration, you want to hang out, even if you just want to hang out and let's jump together, you guys know I love to jump a lot. That would really be a great idea. So on my YouTube channel, I should be doing this kind of videos more often, and I hope to visit more and more amazing places. And yeah, it should be fun. You guys talk to me in the comment, and I'll probably see you guys in the next one. This is not the end of this video because we're still in town. So something I realized I didn't actually achieve in 2018 was that although I tried, but I didn't hit my goal. It was this YouTube channel. I ended up the year, I'd say close to 500 subscribers, but I was looking to hit 500 and even go beyond it. But anyway, it was great, and I'm still moving forward. The plan is to shoot more videos and to be more intentional about the videos. I just got a couple of new gear, so obviously there's an improvement in quality right now. So you guys help me make it happen. Talk to me in the comment section, share my videos, let me know what you guys think, and yeah, let's make 2019 our year. Thank you guys. Before I leave here, HealthyEats N Co has an event on the 19th of January. It's called the Smoothie and the Sandwich and Smoothie Festival. That should be great. So you guys come through if you're in Abuja. HealthyEats N Co is actually my favorite restaurant whenever I'm in Abuja. So you guys check them out, and yeah, you guys say hello. You can actually get a discount when you hit them up and say tell them you're from Khalid the Workaholic. Lake again. I know some of you are probably going to say I come here a lot. Well, yeah, it's actually a great place, and especially when you find a cool spot to yourself. So and that concludes today's vlog.
That concludes.